Hello. So there's this video making the rounds of this interview of a truck driver on Fox Business or something like that. And they interviewed the guy, and it was something. I watched a little bit of it, and you could tell where it was going, so I kind of dismissed the whole thing. But someone commented that they wanted to see my response to it. So when I get home, I'll fire it up on the television and just respond to everything that both of them said, because the whole thing was kind of ridiculous. Okay, so here we go. I'm about to watch the video. I have the camera pointed at me. You should be able to hear it in the background. I don't know if the copyright allows me to show me the video, but I think I can get away with the audio. Yeah, I'll just pause it if I need to just cut in between the stuff they say. Here we go.
Elon Musk is getting his kicks out of the Tesla's new semi-truck. He got thunderous applause for it. It's an all-electric big rig with the ability to carry up to 80,000 pounds.
I think what she's looking for is the gross vehicle weight rating of 80,000 pounds. It's not necessarily carrying 80,000 pounds. Like the whole thing can be 80,000 pounds. Oh, no big deal there.
Now, Elon Musk touting that the new truck boasts a range of up to 500 miles per charge. To charge its...
Technically, he didn't say up to 500 miles. He said it would be 500 miles. He said it would be 500 miles fully loaded. So if it was empty, it would be a lot more than that.
Due to fill up at a high-end power station, all electric. Production on the truck slated to begin in 2019. Take a check of Tesla's stock closing today in the green, up almost a percent. What's it mean now?
Go Tesla.
We've got seasoned truck driver Matthew Garnett. Good to see you, Matthew. Okay, blow this story out of the water. Does it?
What kind of journalist says blow this story out of the water? Let's just
got this Tesla electric truck?
No, it does not, Rose. I mean, first of all, Musk is motivated by his environmental agenda. And as long as that's the case, I don't trust it. Give me an outfit like Cummins or Peterbilt. Just...
Wait a minute. He doesn't like Elon Musk because Elon Musk likes the environment. I wonder if he understands that the environment is the place where everybody lives, and it would be cool to kind of protect the environment.
That would come out with a truck like this, and I might trust it, but coming from this guy, no way.
Okay.
So he would buy an electric truck just as long as it wasn't from Elon. That's what he's saying. He's okay with electric trucks just as long as it isn't from Elon, and it's not about protecting the environment. It's about making money for someone. Fair enough.
Hour to recharge, and the semis will travel 500 miles. But Matthew, you say it currently takes you only 10 minutes to fuel up, and you get 1,500 miles. So what do you say there?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I don't fuel up fuel.
Yeah, that's about right. And a diesel truck, 10 minutes, 1,500 miles, that sounds about right. No objections there.
Few days. If I did fuel every day, that would waste all kinds of time. So maybe that little bit of savings I'm getting in fuel efficiency is going to be wasted on all that time I'm spending charging the batteries back up. 500 miles is nothing for a truck.
And can I tell you something? The back end of the...
I haven't drove over 500 miles in like 4 weeks. So, and I drive a truck, so I think you can get a lot done in 500 miles in a truck. And 30 minutes charging can go really far if it adds 400 miles of range. If he's going 60 miles an hour and he drives the full battery range down to the 500 miles or whatever, he's going to have to take a 30-minute break, and then you can charge and get 400 miles added during that 30-minute break. And during that, you wouldn't be able to drive the rest of the 400 miles because you would be out of driving time. So the Tesla Semi will be perfectly capable of doing long haul driving as long as you take your 30-minute break and you can charge the car or charge the truck during the break.
So rickety and arthritic, we don't know how it can handle charging so many electric cars and trucks. What doesn't Silicon Valley understand about your trucking industry?
The mega chargers are going to be solar powered. And as far as the grid goes, wouldn't it be nice if there was like a company that was investing in batteries and solar energy, you know, things that would help to offset the grid and peak demand? There's got to be a company doing something like that.
Well, look, they're talking about putting all these charging stations everywhere, and, you know, the roads are terrible. We can't even get the roads right.
I don't remember him asking the government to put up the charging stations. I might need to rewatch the event, but I think Tesla's going to be doing that on their own and with private businesses. And the government is going to have to do the roads on their own. I don't know what roads even have to do with charging the cars. You can still put up gas stations if the roads are bad.
Like you said, the power grid is rickety right now. And they're talking about putting all this infrastructure in. It's not going to happen. I mean, Congress can't even find their behind with both hands long enough to...
I wonder if he said that about the supercharger network.
Find their behind with both hands long enough to repeal Obamacare for me.
I don't know what Obamacare has to do with anything, but okay. I think he was really just waiting for any moment he could to get that out, and that was as close as he was going to get, so he just let it rip.
This is just not going to happen.
I hear what you're saying. It's a great point you make because Tesla exists off of government subsidies. So,
oh wow, heard that one before. Haven't heard it in a while. Tesla exists off of government subsidies because it's a good thing we don't have automakers in this country that haven't had to beg the government for money so they wouldn't have to shut down. And if you really look at the numbers, Tesla's only getting a fraction of the amount of government subsidies that these other companies are. And if she's talking about the EV tax credit, they are more than eligible to use those too. And GM has sold a whole bunch of votes, and they're selling boats also, which also qualify for the tax credit. And they've used more of those tax credits than Tesla has so far.
but your point is that this is what happens when new products from flawed global warming theory is put out there in the market.
Flawed global warming theory. So you want to go climate change deniers? Yep. Okay. Whatever.
Can you explain that?
No, he can't explain that.
Well, I mean, he's motivated by his environmental agenda, not by making truck driving easier, not by making the trucking industry more profitable. None of that is what's motivating him primarily. And
I don't know why he's so upset about his environmental agenda. Most companies will be motivated by making money off of you. So why is that any better than him being motivated by having a cleaner environment or having nice breathable air?
as long as that is his agenda, then the product is going to suffer.
So the Tesla Semi is going to be 20% cheaper per mile from day one, and diesel can be up to twice as expensive when he's talking about using 3 of these trucks together and letting them draft off each other. But Elon's not interested in making trucking more profitable.
As long as that is his agenda, then the product is going to suffer.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I think trucking, one stat has it, it's a $700 billion a year industry. There are about 4 million big rig trucks on the road hauling all U.S. goods. They run a lot of them on diesel engines. I mean, he's saying it's going to be less expensive to operate a Tesla electric truck than a diesel. Do you think he's right? Is it accurate?
20% per mile.
No, he's not, because, look, I mean, I don't think you have to put on your tinfoil hat to realize that
He definitely has a tinfoil hat on under that cap. There's no way he doesn't have a tinfoil hat on.
Environmental agenda is a strike against capitalism.
So you have to choose between the environment and capitalism? Huh. If Tesla's going to be selling these trucks and making money off of them, that's capitalism. I don't know if he knows what that means.
And the left likes to say capitalism is this big evil, but capitalism is what has brought the world joy, freedom, and prosperity.
I've never heard anybody say that before. Capitalism has brought the world joy, freedom, and prosperity? Okay. The question was about the Tesla Semi being cheaper to operate, and he dodged that question like a well-seasoned politician.
Throughout time, really, as compared to the rest of human history. And what brings people joy and freedom and prosperity is trucks. And if you start monkeying around with that, then that's what...
Trucks bring joy, freedom, and prosperity. I guess I have to look at my delivery receipts a little closer. I've never seen joy, freedom, and prosperity on the tickets for the deliveries. Strange.
Around with at the end of the day.
We love common sense talk from...
And at some point, y'all will get some common sense talk.
Garner, always terrific to have you on the show. We love having you on.
They have him on multiple times? He isn't just someone they found on the street. They bring him back, and he does. He's on the show. They asked for his opinion on stuff, and she asked him a lot of questions, and I don't know if you're on a show like this and you bring a truck driver on kind of as an expert, you would think they would want to answer questions pertaining to truck driving. And it seemed like he was more concerned in talking about the left and environmental agendas, and like what was that? Is it over?
Thanksgiving, sir. Good to see you.
Sheesh. That was so bad.